in fact, Clayton, the thing is that the this double strike is very, very serious, and it looks like an admission of war crimes.
So from a libertarian perspective, a legal perspective, what authority does Secretary of War, the President of the United States, have to carry out these extrajudicial killings of these narco boats off the coast of Venezuela? Like, just from a legal perspective, what authority do you think they have?
Well, they're non-combatants, even if they were carrying drugs, and we've seen no proof they are carrying drugs. But even if they were, they're not combatants according to the laws of war. And it's ironic because the same people who rightly criticize President Obama for his drone strikes, his drone strike Tuesdays, who am I going to take out this week, are silent on this or encouraging it. And in fact, Clayton, the thing is that this double strike is very, very serious, and it looks like an admission of war crimes. The idea of shooting at a shipwreck is considered so egregious that it actually is in the Law of War Manual of the Department of Defense. It's section 18.3.2.1, where it specifically points out, for example, orders to fire upon the shipwrecked would be clearly illegal. That's in the Pentagon's own manual. So it's a textbook case, according to their own rules, of doing something completely egregious and illegal. They have got some serious problems on their hands right now.
This is the Department of Defense Law of War Manual. The requirement to refuse or to comply with orders to commit law or war violations applies to orders to perform conduct that is clearly illegal, or orders that subordinate knows in fact are illegal. For example, orders to fire upon the shipwrecked would be clearly illegal. I mean, you couldn't get more specific than that. Shipwrecked. Do not fire. You've blown up their ship. Now they're shipwrecked. This is a war crime to then fire on those individuals. So whoever ordered it, it's a war crime. And I guess the Department of War, the Defense Law of War Manual, specifically saying it is incumbent upon these sailors to say no, that would be a war crime, sir. We cannot, under the Department of Defense Law War Manual that I signed as a cadet or whatever, I'm not allowed to carry this out. This is a war crime, sir. I'm sorry, I won't do that. Because if it would go to a court-martial, it wouldn't be the sailor that gets in trouble. It would be the commander, no?
It would be. And I mean, and according to Nuremberg, the Geneva Conventions, even if you want to go beyond the Law of War Manual, I mean, there's a reason these things are in place. And it's not just to protect foreigners, it's also to protect Americans who may find themselves in similar situations.